skip pass. It finds McDaniels in the corner. Crossover, lost the handle on the way up, and he's going to wrap up. DiVincenzo tried to toss it into Naz Reid. Broken up, and the foul is called.
Grimes recently had a nice stretch of scoring. Last couple games has been shut down.
George with the interception. Curry on the move. No look bounce ahead to Hield, who just lost the ball and turned it over. George down court to 6 rebounds already for Josh Hart in the first quarter. Anunoby on the back down, gives it up, and good play by Paul George to get the intercept. And he's missed his last 6. And a turnover, second steal for George, and a foul on McBride.
He is the only MVP in history to have never advanced to a conference finals. And right now,
so you're going to see some lineup combinations that you may not have seen this season. There's a turnover. The Bulls did a very good job not turning it over the other night against Phoenix.
It's hard when you're that height, but he did a good job.
George the steal. Kelly Oubre. By ball. PG gets it back. Keon Johnson flying across the lane to intercept that pass.
Yeah, and a little impatient on that pass from PG, trying to force it into Joel.
And good work by PG to win it back.
Yourself and your prospects before you head into the locker room for that 15-minute talk.
Ace trying to scoop it to Claxton. Wasn't ready for it. Offer to Williams. Lost it. Good defense by PG.
I've always liked this game.
Yeah, I have too.
Drive and his hustle.
Pritchard takes it in. He had the ball knocked away. Oubre, bodies ahead. Celtics defending.
To have him back at this point as quickly as it had, it's basically the minimum of what it was going to be as George finds the interception, gets it up ahead for Grimes on the slam. Having to worry about how they're closing these passing lanes, hands in cookie jars. Claxton inside, and now he'll lose it.
Fighting for 24 points against Detroit on Friday and in Milwaukee on Sunday. Quickly trying to drop it off to a teammate, instead right it in the hands of Paul George. Sixers with a 94-93 lead against Toronto without Jakob Poeltl. So a smaller lineup tonight as a result. Shed trying to get it to Mobo. Paul George.
Nice pass.
Quentin Grimes up and in.
Look. Has been playing a couple of times this week. Paul George pokes it away. Ball still loose. George comes up with a loose ball.
Give it up. That's it.
George and Maxey. And a foul call on Jackson. Young Gar is an excellent defensive player. Maxey gets away from him. Lopez. Good contesting of that shot.
Yeah, he played him smart because he didn't foul him.
Paul George with another steal.
They can't, number one, they can't hit a perimeter shot. B, they are not getting a second chance opportunity.
Grimes another steal. Good play from Grimes. George to Oubre. Oubre
Nice.
able to finish.
Nice.
Sasser wide open from deep. Missed everything. Fontecchio tried to keep it in play. Nobody home though. And here come the 76ers. They can get it below 20. Edwards from the wing. Got it.
Yeah, but it still fell through. Thought that one was off when he left his hands. The steal by Paul George. Quickly ahead to Edwards.
This is the playing fast part.
Yep. Yabu was asking for it. Edwards didn't see him. Grabs the offensive rebound.
Inertia's taking in the opposite direction. You're right.
Did you just get the inertia?
I did. I threw out inertia, yep.
There's another turnover and a steal for your Sixers. As a result, there's another one. Hero wins the foot race. Wins it back for the Heat. And then Paul George got a paw up in the passing lane. And back to the Sixers it goes.
That is...
Doesn't get the bucket or the foul. Garland behind the back right into Paul George's hands.
Turnovers are down. He's able to play with the same edge that makes him great, but also within the system. So it's a perfect combo, guys.
6-point, Knicks lead. Brunson puts it on the deck, and George was there to take it away. Here's Bridges. Bridges redirects, and now George comes up with a steal. And finishing. Gorgeous take. And now a steal from George. Maxey couldn't quite control it, and a foul called on Yabusele.
And have dropped 5 of their last 6 here at home. And they turn it over to start the game, and a foul is called on De Silva.
Paul George enjoying the mic'd up aspect of this game. C.J. McCollum, by the way, scoreless in the last 9 minutes, and yet the Pelicans still scoring.
Oubre ripped it away from Murray, lays it up and in.
And as it was falling short, he was able to beat defenders to it.
3 Sixers with 20 plus. C.J. turns it over. George doubled, whips it ahead to Tyrese. Altercation with the Dallas Mavericks. Great read. Paul George ahead of the pack. Paul George with the hammer. And now the inbounds from Kevin Durant. 46-43. No Embiid, no Drummond, no Lowry tonight for the Sixers. Paul George has it knocked away by Plumlee after the steal.
Philadelphia shooting 51% from the floor. Just a poor.
He is one of those talented players, so that's really the role that he has to get back into.
Another turnover for Brooklyn. They're 13. George shovels Yabusele.
Problem the Blazers have had, 7 of 28, and then the turnovers, 21 tonight. Blazer turnovers. Williams up top. And that's an unforced error, but it's George who anticipates the dribble handoff.
He's had a left foot sprain. Also, he's got the mask on because of a sinus fracture. And his time has been limited this year. Cody Williams, for a moment, had the rebound poked away.
And jab steps by Embiid.
They put Embiid out on Collier. That ball pops like a cork. Jazz give it away, and Caleb Martin has it across midcourt. 23-12 early, coming up on the 3.5-minute mark. Looks like a little walk. Dribbles in with the left hand, trying to wrap it inside to Walker. Ball's down on the floor, needs some help. Lost it. Paul George reached in, took it away, flies it over the top, kick it to the corner. 3 is up, 3 is good. Now 46-45. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. Stolen. George has picked the pocket of the Jazz.
Well, the reason you can test the paint, Embiid is not a shot blocker. He averages less than a block a game.
3-point 76er lead midway through the opening quarter. An interception by George. George, an up top 3 ball. Short. Philly gets back. Brown was 0 for 5 from the floor, waits, and then turns it over. Oubre almost gets the steal. White almost then went into the back court. And turns it over. He was trying to connect with.
He tore a meniscus less than a week ago, which required surgery. He's out indefinitely. Maxey missed 6 games. They lost 5 of those. As meanwhile, Allen tried to find Mobley. They got their signals crossed.
4 made 3-pointers for Kelly, so pretty good. And I did ask Bobby Jackson, who I interviewed. I'm calling tonight, looking back with Bobby Jack. I asked him about Kelly Oubre and just the way he's played, and he said he's both being aggressive and he's being patient.
Paul George with 6 assists, 7 rebounds, and 3 points. Martin behind the back, trying to sneak it into Richards, unable to do so. Maxey. Richon kicks it out. Eric Gordon, catch and shoot 3, off front iron. Good read by Paul George, another Sixer steal.
Dijon throws a bullet at the knees of Diabate. Hornets are limping again. Diabate. Wow! Paul George is a freak.
Yeah. Kelly had 6 rebounds alone in the third quarter, and a couple of big offensive rebounds that led to 3-pointers. The steal by George in the hands of Maxey.
Turner trying to post up George, not holding his position.
A little bit more slowly than I'd like to see, and at that point, Nick Nurse called him over pretty frantically because they were getting right back to work, Kate.
Yeah, that was something we talked about quite a bit in the first half as McCain takes it away from Siakam.
For Yabusele to make himself available in the middle of that defense.
It does it now for the Frenchman. The steal by George.
Telegraphed that pass. Paul had a beat on it.
Yabusele! What's going on here? 6 3-pointers taken by Yabusele. Hadn't hit one yet. Jets right down the seam. Josh Green stolen away by Paul George. Oh, Paul George making it hurt.
Beasley underneath to Duren. Duren has it poked away by Paul George.
Maxey feeling 0 of 6 to start from 3. Aldama lost it.
That was a bad pass to Aldama.
And Embiid fouled by Clark. Paul George missed the season's first 5 games for Philly. Haywood High School played 5 games as a rookie with Philly. He had his pocket picked there by George. Oh, Martin lost his balance. Good D by Larson. But the interception there by Paul George, that's his second steal. Martin for 3. And Hero reaching to the end line to keep it, keep possession. Under 8 minutes left. Hero loses the ball to Paul George. That's his 3rd steal.
Over the top to Caldwell Pope. He threw it away. Paul George in the passing lane. 4-3. 4 points for Embiid. Franz Wagner, a 3-point shot for the Magic. Just getting started on this Friday night. George. Black in traffic. Went up for the shot and had it knocked away. George got it down low. In the corner, George, another quick catch and shoot. This one is no good. And the rebound to Taze. Suggs.
Mosley up telling him, let's go, let's go.
Suggs turned it over.
Yeah.
Playing NBA basketball, other than playing NBA basketball, so less than 5 minutes into the game, he's winded.
First time on the floor since the Olympics, since a gold medal game.
Can get whatever shot he wants, whenever he wants it. Always under control. Can just get to a spot and rise up.
We'll see a lot of them in the second half.
Absolutely, and with Maxey out, he's going to get a chance at extended minutes.
George secures it. George gets the steal and now throws it away.
Good sign. That means his stamina is up for the challenge thus far, Paul George.
Let's keep going. George steals it away from Miller. And then has it stolen back. Shot clock's off. Final 5 seconds, first half.
No fouls.
George the steal. Kelly to beat the clock. And he will not do so.
Reeves tried to serve it to Hayes. Instead it was George. 4-on-2 developing. McCain's 3 is good.
Good half-court defense. George got the deflection and a forced turnover. 1 minute gone by in the third. Harden penetrates. His pass intercepted. Paul George, again, an excellent defensive player.
Also, a visit with Brian Kelly in advance of the huge Bama-LSU game coming up Saturday in Baton Rouge. Back to L.A., Dave, Bob, and George. Fellas.
That had fast break bucket written all over it. Booker off the screen, rising up. No. Long rebound, back to him. Tries to swing it past to the corner.